King Edgy here, bringing you another Gen 1 video, and in this one we are taking on Livid Washed, who you could remember from a couple of years ago, beat us in a tiebreaker in the World Cup of Randbats. This year, Amp avenged me, and right now, Livid has Amp's signature mon, just to spite him. I don't really like this matchup here, so I'm going to check out damage calculator, so +2 won't get him. I'm just going to go ahead and slash here. We don't really have a great switch in for Psyduck. We have like okay ones, but nothing particularly great. So I do think I'm just going to let Kabutops go down, unfortunately. Yeah, really unfortunate. But we can come in with Nidorino here, and we do block the Amnesia user from really doing much now that it's so low health. And we have a few mons that outspeed, so could be okay. Magnemite comes out here. We can just go to Dugtrio straight away. You could try to double back to Psyduck here maybe to like catch us, but he doesn't. And we'll just go ahead and slash, I think, into the eggs. That's all right. Now, it's interesting here because even if we do get put to sleep, we still wall the Magnemite. So I think I'm just going to go for a Body Slam here and try to get the paralysis, which we don't get. Okay, that's fine. I think I will try it one more time here. Maybe a crit, maybe a para, neither. That's not great. But we will go Nidorino then, who again could take a big Psychic to the face, but we don't care a ton about it because we can strike back with Blizzard to knock out the eggs. And if Nidorino does go down, we've still got Articuno in the back who can finish off the eggs. Ooh, that special drop's gonna let us not be able to finish him off, but that's okay because Mankey can now come out and finish off the eggs. Again, Livid very low health with 2 of his mons, but at a sizable advantage, I think. I mean, he's got all 6 left. We've only got 4. One of ours is asleep, so kind of surprised there. I thought the Magnemite might have come out to eat the Body Slam and then like try to trick us into switching into Dugtrio as he switches back to Eggy. Actually, no, I call this one Eggs because I call the other one Eggy, so so not great. We've got Fearow here, and this isn't very good for us either. I mean, gee whiz. Yeah, I don't know. I think we have to take the Drill Peck and strike back with a Rock Slide because Fearow versus Porygon. Hyper Beam and Double Edge will probably get us, although Drill Peck and Hyper Beam wouldn't. But I'm worried about just the Double Edge coming out, so I am going to Rock Slide. No, he just pecks us, that's okay. Oh, we missed the Rock Slide, that's not great. That is not great. Yep, so he does Double Edge us there, but that's okay. Go ahead and Thunder Wave with Porygon here. Potentially into Magnemite. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. And now's the time to be like, oh, Dugtrio, yes, no. I think the answer is yes, and then an immediate double. And this time, I think our... Well, should we just try to wake up? Maybe we should just try to wake up for a turn. Because if we wake up, it's amazing. It's suddenly 3-5, but really, Psyduck is so badly hurt, and Magnemite gets walled pretty hard. Alright, so Magnemite just learned Body Slam. Just like, which is okay, I guess. I'm gonna just click Earthquake. Oh, I was like, he's not gonna switch to Fearow here, right? That was a too bad switch there. I'm going to check real quick. Double Edge plus Hyper Beam does not get Articuno, though, so we can go Kuno here. And pretty safely just Blizzard away. Trouble really is Porygon can't afford to get paralyzed by Magnemite, so we're still pretty worried about Magnemite. Still pretty worried about a lot of things here. We do have to click Blizzard, because if we Agility and Magnemite comes out, it's pretty bad news for us. But we just miss our Blizzard. Cool. I think we have to go for Blizzard again. We can't risk this thing resting up and then potentially getting a good Amnesia off later. Yeah, this is not a great spot for us. We don't know what's in the back, but I assume Magnemite's probably coming out here. That's my assumption. Since we know that it has Mimic, it might not have Double Edge, in which case Livid bringing it out now means that it can't really first turn do anything to Dugtrio, right? But I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking more about turn one, right? I didn't expect, did not expect the Hydro Pump on Psyduck, so I thought we would three-shot him. He wouldn't three-shot us. He would, but he wouldn't get the chance to. Raichu versus Articuno here. I don't know why Raichu doesn't have Electric Attack here. It does max 56. So we could try to just Blizzard him, because we live that. Crit? Freeze? Neither. Okay, no problem. I think the question now is whether or not to go into Porygon, because I feel like Porygon's a really good staller here. Really good staller here. We desperately need it, though, right? Like, Raichu's not going to click Thunderbolt again, because he knocks us out with everything. So we could go to Porygon here, but that would get Porygon paralyzed, and we kind of need Porygon not paralyzed, right? So I think we just Blizzard again. Yeah, because he surfs there every time. So we do go Dugtrio here, because we have to knock out the Raichu. And Earthquake does that. Slash doesn't do that. We are worried. I don't think he switches out, though. I think he stays in here. Because if he switches out and he's wrong, Dugtrio will knock out Fearow, right? Slash plus Rock Slide. No. So this is not too good for us, actually. I think we have to double, because Dugtrio doesn't two-shot the Fearow from that range. So he should have nothing to fear from switching, right? He just surfed. Darn. Just surfed, huh? Again, we can't afford to let Porygon take any more damage or get paralyzed, because once it's in Hyper Beam range for Fearow, it's bad news for us. So we will double out. What do we do now? We double out again? We could. It's just a bad spot. I don't really know how we get out of this one without some good luck. I'm gonna double again. I'm not sure. He just surfs again. Gee whiz. I'm just so surprised because he has nothing to fear from switching out to Firo, right? Like what's going on? I guess I'm gonna recover then. Now he just goes Thunderbolt. Yeah, I mean we just lose. I don't know. I don't know what we could have done here. And missing that rock slide with the Mankey just made that much tougher. But what else did we do? I mean, we let Kabutops go. He was a good Firo answer, but Livid had 4 answers for Kabutops on his team that are visible, so, like, I don't know. I don't know what we could have done there. That was a tough one. We've got Parasect versus Pidgey here. Look at our team again. Shelter, the fastest thing on our team at 160. What's going on? I mean, that first game, our team was like fine, pretty frail, but fine. This game, it's tough. I'm gonna switch to Rhydon here because I don't think Livid cares about Pidgey getting put to sleep. And we're just gonna Rock Slide because if you send in something that resists Rock Slide, it's like no big deal, right? I'm going to switch to Machop here, get put to sleep. Oh, he misses the sleep, that's nice. We could maybe paralyze him with a Body Slam, that would be really good. We don't, he just goes for the Psychic though, which is great news for us. Because now we knock him out. And we go Parasect here intentionally because we have counters to fire types, which are the most common to handle Parasect. Now that Eggy's so low and paralyzed, I don't think Livid can reasonably keep it around. I mean, maybe he could. Like, he could go Pidgey here, and Pidgey doesn't really fear Parasect. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, he's thinking about it. Again, Pidgey would be a fine switch in here. But it doesn't happen. And Venomoth comes out to put something else to sleep. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to let him put Rhydon to sleep because Pidgey can't really hurt Rhydon. And then we're going to go back to Parasect here. Maybe eat a Stun Spore, but maybe not. We're just going to Spore right back. Probably Pidgey comes out here, but it doesn't. And we get a nice Spore off. That's great. We get some Body Slams off. There's 1. Here comes 2. Parasect versus Venomoth. Hyper Beam definitely knocks it out, but we can't risk it because switching out there makes a lot of sense, since he wouldn't want another thing put to sleep. So he didn't want his sleeper knocked out. That's okay. We can go Rhydon here. Again, that's why we let it get put to sleep, because Pidgey does basically nothing to it. And so we wake up pretty fast there. That's really nice. Get these rocks off, and he's got another sleeper. And this one is very worrisome because it could be Amnesia, and we can't really handle it if it is Amnesia. If it's Amnesia and Hypnosis, we're in lots of trouble here. I am going to go Blizzard here, just in case, and then I'm going to just Explosion. Please knock him out. It doesn't knock him out. That's okay. Machoke can come in, and hopefully this will work out. Oh, our team's so bad. Yeah, our team's really bad. The problem is Poliwrath at +2 with surf. Two shots us, does it not? It definitely two shots us, so I don't even know what to do. We have to sacrifice Ride On probably. Or Parasect maybe. Yeah. Because if he just amnesias again, I guess that's fine, right? But he goes for the surf. And we just knock him out, I guess. We couldn't go Parasect there because the Blizzard does so much damage. Yeah, this is just... Oh, Chansey comes out. Well, that could potentially be alright. We can go Machoke here on the Ice Beam. Because we didn't want to go Parasect on that Ice Beam. I guess... Because I was thinking about the benefits of putting Chansey to sleep, right? I'm going to go to Parasect here on the predicted recovery or Polyrath switch. But I think the recovery might be more likely. No, he just Ice Beams us again. Alright, but if we put him to sleep, it's like really good for us. Pidgey comes out. That's like basically just as good, I think. Go back to Porygon here. Into the Polyrath. Incredible. That's what we needed. Chansey comes out. I'm going to check out what the roll is on Tri-Attack. The roll is 30 to 35, so almost certainly we don't get him. So I am just going to paralyze him here. And he's fully paralyzed. That's good. And we do get him with the high roll. Okay, okay. That's a thing. I mean, I can't believe we're in this game at all because it's really, really, really brutal. You know, I mean, 160 was our max speed. So he'll have the 4 fastest Mons probably. He does go Polyrath, which is okay by us if we get him, which we do. Okay. So what's last here? Hopefully something we can handle pretty well. Not something Blizzard will be super effective against. But it's Arcanine, who just decimates our Parasect. Oh, really not good. We'll have to try to recover out of this. Because we can't paralyze him or we lose, right? So we do just have to try to recover out. Okay. That's all right. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad. He missed. That's pretty good. 4 left that we have to survive here. We do get fully paralyzed there. Okay. Not the best. But we recover out. He's got 2 left. He goes for the body slam, which doesn't put us in range, so that's good. We're just going to keep clicking recover here. And we could go for the paralysis here. I think we will. The hope is that he's like reflect Hyper Beam. If he doesn't have Flamethrower, that's pretty good for us. We'll see. We do get the paralysis. That's nice. That is nice. He is reflect. Okay. So he might not have flamethrower. We get a solid blizzard off. Another pretty solid blizzard off. That's good. He might just have to fish for a crit. No. Gets the full para. Does he go Hyper Beam here? Well, does it matter? No, because at some point Porygon would have to dodge what's going on there. All right, so I think the play is Parasect, and then he uses his last Fire-type move to knock us out, so that Machoke has the optimal chance of surviving here, because Arcanine would just have to use physical attacks against Machoke, who's got decent physical defense. But Livid could go like Body Slam and then Hyper Beam into us. Or we could just be fully paralyzed. That's cool. Crit? No crit. Okay. That's alright. Now he's paralyzed? Come on. Oh, now he's paralyzed again. That's good. Hyper Beam's only doing 17, so... Alright, Machoke. We need another early wake here. Gets the big Fire Blast. Wake up, Machoke, please. Please wake up. 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 Please. Please wake up. I wonder if he's calcing the Hyper Beam here. We woke up. And we're not paralyzed. Okay, we've got a chance. We've got a decent chance. I need to calc this out. Body Slam does 29 to... So Body Slam does not do enough. So we'll Rock Slide here. We got him! Oh, I can't believe we won that game. Our team was slow. I mean, Porygon's good, but like the rest of our team was iffy, and he had 3 sleepers on his team. Yeah, whew. All right, I'm really glad we pulled that out. Didn't think we would. Another sleeper to start here, but I don't mind Kabutops getting put to sleep terribly because it still walls fire types. So I'm just going to go ahead for the Slash here. The Sleep Powder is real, that's fine. And we're going to switch out, I think, to Clefable here. Because if Clefable gets Stun Sport, it's not a huge deal because it's slow to begin with. So we can just go ahead and Body Slam the Venomoth or whatever wants to come out here. It's risky for him to switch out into a Thunder Wave, and it's risky for him to switch out into a Ground type because of Blizzard. We don't get the Para, that's too bad. Our Special Drop is also too bad, but we're going to Slam one more time. And we do get the Para that time, great. So now we could switch out if we wanted to. So I'm going to go out into Growlithe here and take a critical hit, sure. But go ahead and Flamethrower, hopefully for the knockout. And if something else switches in, it risks getting burned because maybe we have just Fire Blast, right? We could always go for the Body Slam here, but we're just clicking the safe play, which is Flamethrower. And he's got his own Kabutops. Cool. We don't burn it. Not that time anyway. But what's the deal here? Well, the deal is this is pretty bad. I don't think he dances here. And And we could go out to our own Kabutops and basically wall him and then put him to sleep with Jinx. So why don't we try that? He does just go for Body Slam there. Okay. And so I think either a Surf or a Swords Dance will come out here. So I'm going to switch to Jinx here. No, he goes for a sec. Oh my goodness gracious. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was rough. Unexpected and rough. But really nicely done by Livid. We'll go for the Lovely Kiss here, because if he switches to Venomoth, we can just use Psychic. But we can't risk doing anything else, so we'll just go Psychic here and hopefully knock out the Venomoth. And hopefully Jinx is faster than some other things, and there's not, like, you know, a Kadabra or a Seadra in the back that we're scared of. I'm pretty scared of this Seadra. Like, legit, do not like seeing it. There's not much we can do against it. So we could go Mew and, like, try to just heal up out of it. And I think that's what we have to do here, because if we don't, then Articuno will lose this battle. So I'm going to go ahead and Thunder Wave here. It's possible Venomoth comes back out. It's possible Seadra just stays in and goes for Hydro Pump, which I don't think gets us based on that Surf damage. Could go and try to freeze us or try to lower our accuracy or something like that, which would not be great either. Yeah, not great to see a couple of water types with our team. Clefable, I think, was Body Slam Hyper Beam Blizzard, so not Thunderbolt. Can't really do anything to these water types either. So not a great situation. Venomoth does come out, so we'll get to Psychic. Yeah, our team's really bad against water types, so to see two of them for Livid is tough. It is tough. Well, I think I'm just going to Soft Boiled here, because he might go Body Slam or something, but, like, I don't care that much about it. I guess I'm guessing he's going to Swords Dance, but I just wanted to heal up a little bit and get out to Kabutops. And if he knocks out our Kabutops, then that's going to have to be okay. He doesn't, so that's good. And we'll get to Surf. Maybe into Seadra, which wouldn't be great. Because Mew at 84 probably doesn't really want to come into a Seadra. Yeah, probably not. Because 2 Hydras would get him. 2 Surfs wouldn't get him, though, so, you know, it's a possibility. Yeah, we'll just get the Crit Surf to knock him out, I guess. If he wants to stay in, that's fine. Nope, he just knocks us out. Okay. So now we get to go Jinx, and we get to put something to sleep, which will be nice. If it's this Kabutops, that's fine. If it's something else, that's also fine. But, yeah, 2 water types here. We're nervous about it. And he knows Kabutops is pretty good because of the Growlithe, right? But Seadra's just as good, because it's faster than Growlithe, so, you know, one-shots it from this range easy. Yeah, I wonder if we aired earlier and should have gone Mew into Venomoth. Oh, lets us put Vileplume to sleep, and then lets us Psychic something for free. That's, like, kind of nice for us. Seadra gets Psychicked for free and lowers its special, which is really, really good for us, because Mew can come in and heal up. Yeah, that was surprising, but might mean that he has another sleeper in the back, which would be crazy to me, but we two-shot the Sandshrew with Blizzard, so... Oh, he's going for the paralysis, which he gets! Son of a gun. Sandshrew versus Mew. Psychic does 32 to 38, so not a guarantee. Earthquake does 49, which is not great either. We could sacrifice Growlithe here if we wanted to. We could go Articuno here. That reveals our last. That's tough. I think we soft-boiled here once. Okay, so that's pretty good. And then I think we go to Articuno. And then we'll see. Obviously, his water types handle Articuno pretty well. And Articuno is slower than his water types, than both of his water types, which is unfortunate. But we'll see what happens. It's hard to knock out Mew. Oh, this is, wow, exceptionally nice after that crit. But it made sense because Jinx was faster than Kabutops, so it made sense to sack it there, I think. But this is actually pretty good now because Articuno might be able to two-shot the Seadra with Blizzard. No, probably not. But Hyper Beam and Blizzard combo? Maybe. Maybe could. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Ponyta's last, really? Don't like to see that. Do we need Jinx at this point? Something is asleep. 2 Mons are faster than it. Its claim to fame is that it can beat Sandshrew, but Sandshrew can be one-shot by Growlithe or Articuno from this range. I think Jinx is the sacrifice we make here. And that's fine. And then the next question is, well, what do we do now? We've got some options here. I think the options are basically Growlithe. I kind of think it's just Growlithe. We try to paralyze the Ponyta here. I'm not sure. I guess I should have checked if Growlithe does two-shot the Seadra with Body Slam, probably from that range. So we can just go ahead and Body Slam here, hope to get the paralysis. But it'd be tough for Livid to switch out of Ponyta here, which is kind of what we were hoping, so that we could try to paralyze it. We could also click Agility here, but if he paralyzes us and we click Agility, then we need to break through Paralysis twice to get an attack off, so I think just straight Body Slam is the way to go. He could go, yep, I was just going to say, he could go Vileplume here, which makes some good sense. But we're just going to keep Body Slamming. No para. I needed that para. Yeah, I needed that paralysis. Okay. So let's think here. We let Growlithe go here. And bring out Articuno. Use Agility. Then we have to break through a paralysis to win. I think we have to break through a paralysis no matter what, so I'm going to click Agility here. And bring Articuno in. I'm going to Agility with Articuno. And if Vileplume does come out, we might be able to mimic Stun Spore or Sleep Powder or something. Mimicking Sleep Powder and then having Vileplume wake up would be pretty amazing. Oh, no. A fear of ours is realized. If we mimic Surf, that's also pretty great. Does Articuno... Doesn't get one shot, but if Articuno knew Surf, it only does half. Okay. We're gonna try it and see what happens here. He might switch out again to Vileplume, which would be a fine play. Fire Blast does max 30 or 74, and Surf, well, Hydro Pump does 33, so it'll be close to putting us in range. Should we play it safe and just Blizzard? Blizzard's probably the safer play. 2/3 of 90 is 60, which is a decent chance. Yeah, he does go Vileplume. We should have mimicked. Oh, wait. We could mimic now. We missed our mimic. That's too bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna mimic again. Maybe we get Mega Drain. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna use Mega Drain and knock out the Vileplume. Ponyta probably comes out here. That's my guess. Now Articuno does live a Ponyta Fire Blast. We saw that, and strikes back with a Blizzard that might two-shot, right? So really, I think what we need to have happen is we need a missed Fire Blast somewhere in there. But I'm just going to go Hyper Beam here, I think. But we're going to go Mew, and Mew is just going to click Psychic. Because if we lower Ponyta's special, we're also in great shape, I think. Yeah, too bad we lost that Kabutops. Again, had 3, maybe 4 answers for Kabutops, but would have come up clutch against the Pony here. Ponyta would have to hit both Fire Blasts to knock out Mew here. So Livid could go for it, but I think Livid's best play is probably to go Sandshrew here, and then Seadra. But he okay, sure. Just chooses to Fire Blast and gets us. All right. So now it's crit or freeze or lose. Oh, and it's crit from him. Cool. Cool. Gotta love that ending. Crit, crit. Cool. Really cool. Okay. Well, we're ready for game 4. I don't know. I don't know what the deal is, man. I'm struggling. Raticate versus Gyarados. This is a pretty even matchup, as opposed to the other games where we were at the disadvantage, opening disadvantage. At least we have the speed this time. We are faster this time, and not weak to Gyarados. Gyarados probably still two-shots us, but we'll go ahead and Super Fang, I think. And maybe he'll miss a Hydro Pump. I don't... It's close to two-shotting us, I'm sure, with Surf. Yeah, pretty good chance to two-shot us with Surf. So nothing for Livid to really fear here, but nothing for us to really comfortable switch into except Lickitung. And I kind of want to save Lickitung. We've got a few paralyzers on the team for maybe a late game Lickitung. Swords Dance and Sweep would be lovely. We'll see. We've got some speed on our team this time, though. Eradicate, Alakazam, Diglett, and Voltorb, so pretty fast team. 2 slower Mons in Flareon and Lickitung, but are these the 4 fastest Mons we've had? Oh no, we had Dugtrio, I forgot about that, yeah. Yeah, but they're 4 of the 5 fastest Mons we've had, so we'll take it. He does go for a Surf, and he kind of low rolls that Surf, which is pretty good for us. Hyper Beam probably doesn't get him, so we are going to go for the Body Slam here and crit him. Called it. Called it. We take those. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've been playing from behind all 4 games so far, so... Pidgeotto's here. Does Pidgeotto get us? With Double Edge? No, but with Double Edge Quick Attack it does. So we'll go ahead and Blizzard here. Nice crit. Knock yourself out with Double Edge, please. No, ooh. Thought it would, but it did not. And we will go to Flareon here, because we have our own Quick Attack. That means Pidgeotto either gets 1 Double Edge off into us or 1 Quick Attack off into us. We are going to save the rat, no hazards in Gen 1, so no fear about that. This rat has proven itself to be a crit machine, so we like that a lot. Let's see what happens here. Livid is thinking about it, because obviously the switch is obvious. He probably knows at this point we have no Ghost, no Rock. He does go for the Quick Attack, so we go right back for our own Quick Attack. And potentially just reveal another Mon. Right? And right now, Pidgeotto's only use, really, would be for the Eradicate, for finishing it off. I guess for finishing off anything, but Pidgeotto is only faster than 2 of our Mons, so basically be locked in. We do have Diglett, and last time he didn't double, so we'll assume he won't double again, which he doesn't. We'll just go for a nice slash here like we did last time with Dugtrio into Kangaskhan. That's not great because of the counter. But we could go into Lickitung here. Even if he does counter, Lickitung has a lot of health. He just body slams, that's fine. I'm going to check a calculation here quickly. Kangaskhan versus Alakazam. Psychic does almost half. Lickitung's body slam does 20 to 24, so probably doesn't get him in range. Hyper Beam does about half to us, so we are... Whoa. Oh, so he high rolls his first body slam, I see. We're just going to Hyper Beam then. Put him in range for Alakazam Psychic. And I guess just knock him out with that. Or knock out Pidgeotto, maybe. We'll see. Oh, you know, Diglett would have been a pretty good switch there. Magnemite at -1 versus Alakazam Psychic does 45 to 53, which probably doesn't get him. Diglett against Kangaskhan. Earthquake probably gets... Yeah, I don't know why we didn't go to Diglett before. Pidgeotto comes out. Okay, we'll get to slash him. That's fine. If Kanga comes out, Earthquake knocks him out, so we can just stay in an Earthquake. But Marowak comes out, and Marowak is surprisingly good against our whole team. So the way to go here, I think, is to sacrifice Raticate. And then... is it to sacrifice Raticate? Does Raticate... Just going to check. Eradicate should get the Kangaskhan, but not with Body Slam. So it would need Hyper Beam. Its Hyper Beam does get the Magnemite as well, and it does have Blizzard for the Marowak, which only does about half. So I think it's okay to sacrifice the rat. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then we can go Alakazam. Or Flareon. But Earthquake would knock out Flareon, so I think we go Alakazam here. And set up a Reflect, I think. Risky to switch in the Magnemite here, because 2 Psychics will knock it out. Risky to switch in the Kangaskhan here, because 1 Psychic will knock it out. So I like the Alakazam play here. I think it's the right move. It seems like we're at a point where we just need some damage on the Marowak. Or even like just get the Marowak out of here. So Voltorb, Diglett, and Flareon can finish up. See, he does go for Body Slam. It doesn't get the Paralysis, which is great. So we can get a nice Psychic off into Marowak now. And hopefully things just work out. He gets a crit and a para. Unbelievable. Marowak doesn't crit. It's too slow to crit. So, okay. Magnemite comes out. We get a Fire Blast. We're faster than Magnemite, so we just knock him out. Okay. Seems fine. Kangaskhan I don't think knocks out Flareon either. Hyper Beam does max 70, so, but we knock him out with Hyper Beam, I guess, or Fire Blast. So I don't know. He could try to. He might be trying to paralyze us with Kangaskhan, so that Marowak can finish us off. Man, that crit para? Like, are you serious? What do you think Marowak's crit chance is? 10%? Maybe? Probably less, I don't know. I don't know, that was really, really unfortunate. I mean, that could turn the tides. At the same time, we have 4 of the fastest mons out here, right? So, like, what can you do? I'm curious about Marowak versus Diglett. I probably should have looked this up. Marowak's Earthquake or Blizzard probably knocks out Diglett from this range. It does, yeah. So our best choice here is Hyper Beam, right? Right. Like, if he doubles to Marowak here, it's also probably okay, because then it would put Marowak in range for Diglett. But, like, doubling out here would be kind of crazy, right? Because you'd have to predict that we're not going Fire Blast. But he might be thinking, like, is it damage or is it the chance for paralysis that matters more here? Sorry. 2 of Diglett's Earthquakes from this range might not even get Marowak. Yeah. So I was just thinking, like, we could go into Voltorb there, and Jolteon's last. Okay. Jolteon's last. 248. Speed ties us. How do I win this? How do I win this? How do I win this? Oh, I think I win it with a quick attack into an Earthquake, because Marowak. 2 Earthquakes should probably get him. Might not. So potentially best to just go Voltorb here then. Take that Body Slam like a champion. I think we Thunder Wave and then explode. So we could explode this turn, but it won't make any sense. Like, Marowak's going to come back out here, almost certainly. But then really the only way we'll lose is Jolteon wins the speed tie, hits us with Body Slam, paralyzes us, and we get fully paralyzed. Otherwise, I think we win. Livid's trying to think, like, are we going to double here? But we're not. Yep, so Marowak just comes out. That's fine. I'll go ahead and Explosion. Actually, this does minimize our chance of winning. It would come down to a Flareon Hyper Beam now. Like, if he goes back to Jolteon here, right, if he goes back to Jolteon here, then we need to hit our Hyper Beam or Fire Blast. And that's the... because he's in Fire Blast range. Already. So what do you want to do here? Well, Flareon could go ahead and Quick Attack for the knockout. Diglett could come in. Alright, so Diglett, I think, makes the most sense here, and I'll tell you why. If Flareon came in and went for the Quick Attack, he could go Marowak there, and if Flareon missed his next attack, then Livid wins. But this way, we get a better sense of what attack we might need to use. So like now we know Hyper Beam will get him. We'll Body Slam. 19 to 23, so no. So we do have to Hyper Beam here. So let's do it. And we get him. Okay. Whew. Whew. Wow, okay. I mean, we had a much better team this time. And then that crit full para, or crit para really, crit para through Reflect, really made it rough. A lot closer than expected. So we're into the last one here. Nidorina's a fine move against Wiggly. We have nothing like great to switch in versus Wiggly here, but Nidorina's pretty good, and it definitely can handle Wiggly and can chip it down, but it'll basically probably be an exchange here between Nidorina and Wigglytuff. They'll just like trade, or we'll put Wigglytuff down to 10 or 15%, something like that. But Wigglytuff doesn't have great attacks. Nidorina's defense is like decent, so... Oh, nice crit Blizzard. No freeze, but that's alright, I suppose. We'll get the freeze this time. It'll be amazing. Oh, we almost called it. I think he has to explode this turn, because if not, we could crit him, paralyze him with Body Slam, and he won't get to explode at all. So I think he'll explode this turn, and then we'll send out Venusaur to put Wigglytuff to sleep, I think is my hope. We'll see. Could come out with a faster sleeper, any Ghost, 2 of the 3 Polys, Jinx. Jinx faster? I think we're at 194. Yes, I think Jinx is faster. Why? No, we're 192. Okay. Okay. Really cool stuff. Yeah, I think we go Pidgeot here. I know it's faster than Jinx, so that's tough, but like actually everything on our team's faster than Jinx, so um and then I think he's gonna go Psychic here, because he knows we have Golduck. So we can go Magmar. And we're just gonna go ahead and Fire Blast, even though our special just dropped. Wiggly could come out here and try to handle us, get us paralyzed, what have you. So burning it would be pretty good. And a Fire Blast plus a Body Slam will still do a lot to Jinx. The trouble is Blizzard now does a ton to us. So a tough call here, but I think Fire Blast plus Body Slam is the way to go. Come on, man. Now we just have to Body Slam. Gee whiz. That's tough. However, we do get to go Golduck and Amnesia here. Wiggly probably comes. Oh, Squirtle comes out. Okay. So Golduck, Squirtle. We're at +2. We know Hydro Pump. So it's not a 2-shot. Surf is a 3-shot. I'm assuming. It is. So if we go to +4, Surf probably 2-shots him. And Hydro probably 1-shots Wiggly. So let's see if we can make this work. We just have to be faster than his team. Only did 49 on the first one, which is a minimum roll. So you feel like it'll work out the second time. And it does, great. He's got his own thing faster than us. And we're in range for Double Edge too. Geez, that's unfortunate. All right, so we have to switch out. Like have to switch out. And I think it should be to Pidgeot here, because he can agility up after he double edges. But he is faster than us, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's too bad. We really needed to be faster than his whole team. He does critically hit us there, so that lets us like stay alive and potentially like wall the Jinx a little bit. Pidgeots might be really important to his team if he doesn't have anything else faster than Golduck. So we can go ahead and Sleep Powder here. Maybe Jinx gets put to sleep. Maybe Wiggly gets put to sleep. If Pidgeot gets put to sleep and it's the only thing faster than Golduck, that's like pretty good for us. So we'll see what happens here. But if I had to bet, I'd say bring in Jinx here. Then in the 1 in 4 chance we miss Sleep Powder, Jinx comes in and does some major damage to us, right? So, I don't know. That's what I think the move is, but once again, we're behind. Like, badly behind. And I think a large part of it this time was our greed with Golduck. That we were too early to try to think about the sweep there. And we could have easily gone out into Venusaur and put the Squirtle to sleep. But, you know, then we'd be in kind of the same spot we're in now, right? So Pidgeot's asleep. Great. We can just quick Razor Leaf here. I don't know. Gengar comes out. That's terrible for us. Okay, we just definitely lost. The only way we don't lose here is if Gengar doesn't know Thunderbolt. So that Golduck can do some damage to it. I guess alternatively, if he's somehow like Thunderbolt, Hypnosis Explosion, Mega Drain, Venusaur. Okay, whatever, man. Yeah, we just lose. We just lose here. Okay, so what's the win condition here for us? This is what it is. It is go to Meowth and paralyze this Gengar somehow, and then freeze the Wigglytuff. Right? Like, is that our win con here? And you just go out to Wigglytuff this turn, and then he just wins. Right, if he saves Gengar here, I think he just wins. So he could go to Jinx, or probably Pidgeot. He knows we have no sleeper left. So he just goes Pidgeot here and then wins. I think. But if he doesn't, if we crit him and paralyze him, it's like we could also be going Bubble Beam. Oh, he goes Jinx. Okay, that's fine. We'll get to slash him. That's pretty good. Wigglytuff comes out. We get to go Pidgeot. Yeah, I don't know if that was the right play from Livid, but also, like, what was this team, man? What happened? Alright, so we get to go Golduck here, and we can go for the freeze, and if the freeze hits, we have a chance. Like, actually a pretty decent chance if the freeze hits. But Hydro Pump doesn't do quite enough. Body Slam doesn't knock us out from this range, actually. So we... like, what do we try for? Because 2 Surfs and a Meowth Slash might get him. It'd be close. I think we have to go Blizzard and try for the freeze. No freeze. He doesn't get the para. Okay. But now if we get the freeze, it doesn't matter, right? Because before, what would matter was we would get to Amnesia and Gengar couldn't knock us out from that range. Now it doesn't matter, so now we just go Hydro Pump and put him in range for Slash, I guess. He's in range? Yeah, he's in range. I'm surprised Livid didn't switch out there to Pidgeot, but that's how it goes. We're going to try to crit Thunderbolt him here. Get 1, full para, no para. If he explodes now, he wins, and he wins. Oh boy, am I mad about that game. Alright, so we're really not doing well here in this series. And this was our 4th best of 5. We're 1-3 overall in the best of 5s, which is bad, but like record-wise, what are we? 2, 4, 5, 6, 6-12. Because it's slightly better. Oh no, 7-12. But man, tell me, like, what? I don't know what I could have done. Game 1. I just didn't have it. Eggy just like beat my whole team other than Articuno, and then Raichu handled Articuno. Game 2, we got crazy lucky with a max speed of 160 to pull that one out, which was unbelievable. Game 3, we were really up against it with the 2 water types. We managed to come back, and then Ponyta just crit us to win the game. That was winnable for us. If we hit our Psychic there into the agility for the Blizzard KOs and the Articuno sweep. Game 4 here, again, we managed to pull it out. We had a huge advantage with just 4 speedsters here, the 3 of the 4 fastest mons. He did have Jolteon. But it got real close after that body slam. Crit and then para. And then this one, I mean, we had lost it from the start. Pretty much. He had 2 sleepers faster than our sleeper. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, we had 2 normal type attackers that were walled by Gengar. We got the Fire Blast miss on Jinx. But like I said, I think we got too greedy with our setup with Golduck this time around. I'm trying to think if there would have been another opportunity to set up with Golduck, though. I just don't think there would have been. Yeah, I don't know. You let me know, though, because clearly I'm doing something wrong. I'm getting shellacked in this tournament. We've only got 1 more set. Hopefully we can pull it out, but that's that. That's where we are. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.